Hello, good morning, everybody. It's Alyea Hummel here with the Hummel Team Realtors. We are broadcasting live in the sweet village of Cookstown at Halliday House. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so we're calling this the part one of our series. We're hoping this is a really fun series we can work on as we move forward. But we're calling this Zoom That Room. And the whole concept of this was during the stay-at-home chapter, so many of us are refreshing spaces. We are within our four walls and blessed to have those four walls and have that roof over our head. And we're sometimes sick of walking around and past the same things every day, or we have that time now to work on those home projects and sort of shop online and support our local shops to see how can I refresh my space on a budget. So I thought that this would be so much fun to do with two incredible women at Halliday House in Cookstown. So I'm going to just pan you around this beautiful store because Jennifer's shop beautifully mixes old and new. And I can't wait to show you a few little pieces as we go through. And Michelle is my home stager whom I've been working with for, goodness, I think it's 11 years now. And she is, I call her my secret sauce. So she's part of our strategic team and she can make anything look incredible. She works with what you have and mixes those old and new pieces. And this store just reminds me so much of walking through Magnolia Home magazine with vintage pieces, new pieces, home decor, lots of fun little things. So this is when you first just come in. There's Jennifer. Good morning. So you'll have to bear with us. The fun thing about this is that if you watched me at all this morning, this is my very first or maybe my second Instagram live. So I'm gonna pan around. The women are moving around. We carry some Fusion mineral paint. Can't wait to talk about that. There's Michelle. Say good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes, so I'd love to just give you a little glimpse of the space. So I hope I'm doing it justice because she carries some fresh blooms. Always, again, some fun vintage pieces. Jewelry, oh my goodness, you just have to stop in here if you've not ever been in here before. So we're gonna do our best this morning to be practicing our social distancing as well. Look at this, oh my goodness, this is my favorite. I come in here every time and I leave with something. So, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Anyways, we're gonna show you lots of fun things as we go through, but we are going to discuss a few things this morning. So design dilemmas, paint trends from furniture to interior and exterior. We're gonna talk about living indoors and out. The amazing local plant shop, Alliston Botanics, where I shop all the time. They've let us use some of their houseplants today. We'll talk a little bit about interior and exterior houseplants. We have a design dilemma from a client of mine, Crystal, that we will be discussing as well. And then just, again, refreshing on a budget, making things look fresh. Michelle is going to speak a lot to that. So I'm going to bring you over here and have the ladies come over. And again, this is fun. Like, who knows if we're going to rock this or make some mistakes along the way? Everyone's laughing. We're all like, could be a total hot mess. Here we are. We did it. Okay. Jennifer, Michelle, come on over. So what did we want to discuss first, Michelle?
Okay, so the first thing we always like when we are listing a house for sale or if you're staying there and you just want to make a really good impression is, what do you have near your front door? Well, luckily here in Halliday House, Jennifer has the most amazing things, whether you like live flowers and you like to be able to smell them and see them every day, or you want something that is artificial, because today they make things just beautifully. You cannot tell they're not real. And here we have a couple examples of that. So this is a very, very large, what do they call these?
These are old crocks.
Old crocks.
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh.
my mother making wonderful things with these old crocks. Yeah. She would take pure alcohol and plums and put them in there just before Christmas. So that's what I remember
So
about crocks.
beautiful.
Yeah. You can
So
make jelly
cool.
or jelly shooters with the liquid. But anyway,
Not at 11 a.m.
No.
That's in our
Side
next
note.
video. Yeah.
So this is why you want one, because you can use it for many different things, and that's what I'm always looking for. When I come into somebody's house, I'm looking in their closets and their drawers and their cabinets, because I'm looking for things like this, because this is something you're going to stick in your garage, or you're going to stick it in the root cellar, and we want it out, because look what Jennifer's done with it. Now these happen to be artificial, my favorite big peonies. These are real, and Jennifer is the master at arranging flowers.
And I'm going to bring you in a little because,
Okay.
oh my goodness, Halliday blooms. Can I tell you on Instagram, Jennifer,
Look
that
at this.
holy moly, I hope I'm doing this beautiful arrangement justice.
Ranunculus.
Oh my gosh, ranunculus. Like,
Yeah.
can we zoom in on that flower?
Yeah,
Holy.
can you please?
It's so pretty.
So whether you have a small table, a large table, Jennifer's going to work with you and find something that's going to work for you. And then also we can go just very plain. Some people don't like a lot of color, and that's great. In Jennifer's store here, we have a lot of that linen look, which is all the rage right now. And there we have, which type of flowers are these,
Jennifer, I'll have you bring this up because
these
holy
are
smokes,
gorgeous.
these are absolutely beautiful.
So these are pretend. Oh, where are we?
Yeah.
There we go.
I love it. Pretend.
So we've got these gorgeous anemones, some ranunculus, this fun little mini hydrangea kind of looking bits here too. Yeah, so these are all
Oh my gosh.
pretend and oh so pretty.
And one thing that I love is it's like you can have so much fun mixing in those houseplants, the fresh blooms, fake blooms, bring them back out. Her fake blooms are so beautiful you wouldn't even know they're fake. And I always laugh and say it's like a good accessory. So all you need is that new pair of earrings and you feel fresh. And all you need here is those small little pieces just to refresh your space. So they're beautiful.
And the
Yeah,
last
look
point
at that.
on at the front door is some people just have a wall shelf there and they hang caves below it. We would use 2 or 3 of these on that wall shelf. And look how tiny and just petite and beautiful they are.
So pretty.
And these happen to be real flowers, but Jennifer has many artificial ones that look just as lovely. So there you go. Thank you, Jennifer.
Amazing. Thanks for joining in, and if anyone has questions as we go, like this is the fun piece of a live. It's so engaging. So ask your questions and or just comment below, say hello. I can see Sarah, you're on, Maria. Oh, Joey. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning, daughter. That is the sweetest.
Oh, my mama. Hello,
Yes, your mama. Like, how cool is this? So ask questions, post below. We'll post the video after. If you can't stay on for the whole thing, please don't sweat it. But we want to be very dynamic, so join on in. Yeah, awesome. So that's our front door. So cool.
That's the front doors. There you go. And I'm going to make a mention of a paint color in case you are thinking of painting. Of course, I'd rather see your home to give you the right color, but we're finding that Balboa Mist by Benjamin Moore, your paint supplier, is in Tottenham, and we have a lovely discount
Yes, I'll
code of
speak to
10%
that.
off. So there you go. Alyea will tell you more. And it's OC27, and we generally recommend walls being painted in semi-matte. It tends to go with most dark wood floors and oak floors. But you should always have a paint consultation first just to make sure. There you go.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay.
So, and our local paint store, like Michelle mentioned, I'm all about shop local. I know these women are too. Anything we can do to keep it within our community, that's always so important to me. So Tottenham Paint and Paper carries Benjamin Moore paint. That is all I use is Benjamin Moore. I know Michelle often, she's like, me too. That's all I do is Benjamin Moore, so it applies well. It's a great paint. The colors are phenomenal. We've done some recent home projects at my house with it. So Tottenham Paint and Paper is offering 10% off for anyone that likes their page, and then just either throws a comment in this video or a comment on one of our posts that we've had within the Hummel Team Real Estate Instagram or Facebook page, just to say, love this, some sort of comment or like to the post, and just let me know when you've done that and I will send you the discount code for 10% off. So that's super cool. You can get working on some home projects this weekend. So very exciting. And the other thing Michelle's pointing, so beautiful. Okay, so one thing I'd like to chat about first though is Fusion Mineral Paint. So Jennifer carries Fusion Mineral Paint, and I'm gonna have her speak to it because it is an incredible way to refresh pieces within your home. Michelle will speak to this maybe a little bit as well, but again, being the pro at using old and new, she is the first person when she's at one of my staging consultations for a new listing to make a recommendation to paint certain pieces of furniture, paint the bathroom vanity. She gives so much inspiration to using what you have and fixing it up and refreshing it on a budget. So Fusion Mineral Paint is a very cool product, and I'll have Jennifer sort of speak to that a little bit too.
I just grabbed, we have a great new fan deck
Oh my
too. So
gosh.
Fusion, I don't even know how many colors Fusion is up to now. It's a mineral-based acrylic paint. Such a great, it's created for furniture, so it is a furniture paint. Great for painting inside. It's zero VOC, there's no odor. One of those things that's just a nice, quick, easy project to do.
Yeah.
Dries quickly, is ready to go. Next day kind of thing, you're good to start using it in your space. It's just such an easy product. Comes in so many gorgeous colors. There's cool waxes, crackle products. There's so many different products you can use too to achieve so many different looks. If you like just a clean paint, you're good to go with one of these gorgeous colors. If you're looking to do something distressed or antiqued, a little more weathered, this is an amazing product for that too. It's also sold as interior-exterior paint.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just did my my front doors on my house.
Oh my gosh.
coal black, my favorite color.
Beautiful.
I would paint everything black if I could. So it's just, I can't kind of gush about it enough. It's a great product. It's a Canadian product. It's manufactured down in Toronto, which love too. So yeah, there's so many great YouTube videos available. If you go to Fusion Mineral Paint, their website, there's great tutorials, so many other great pieces of information about the paint.
I love that. Very cool.
I could kind of gush all day.
Well, and if you have questions, she's your girl, because if you've not been to the shop, every time I come, I'm like, Jennifer, this piece of furniture, I need this, but I don't have a home for it. So it's fun. You can refresh your own spaces or see what she's capable of painting. She's a pro.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
I try.
I love it. I love it.
I was going to step in just for a moment.
Please.
So I wanted to let everyone know a little short story. I once had a lady, she had a cabinet from her mother-in-law. She always hated it, didn't want it in the house. They were going to throw it away, and I got there for the staging appointment. I said, oh no, I said, look at this beautiful harbor picture painting that you have above it. Take that blue, go and get the paint, and then paint your cabinet blue to tie it in. And all of a sudden, she loved it, and so did everyone else in her family. She said, oh, you can't have it, it's mine. So that's why we encourage you to paint your own furniture. I also printed off a few things here today. This is a friend of mine that does this. That's a nesting table set in the top corner there, and everybody has a nesting set handed down through the family, and they always want to throw them away. I suggest you don't. I suggest you come here and get some Fusion mineral paint and put a stencil on it. There's also an old cabinet that has been painted with little bunnies on it for a new baby. There's a mirror cabinet there. Everybody has one of these, typically in the family somewhere, sometimes in a barn. Please paint it. And there's another one that has a boat scene painted on it. So that's just some quick ideas of what to do and how you can refresh your house really quickly. And then you can come here, get the paint, get it done, and then you can add in a few new things if you need to. And so now we're going to show you a little something different. We're going to go around to the other side and show you how to stage an outside with a beautiful charcuterie board. Now Jennifer's going to show you first how we typically use 2 charcuterie boards. A lot of people don't have a backsplash, but typically we're trying to hide the electrical outlets when we're taking listing photos. So Jennifer's going to point to these here, and you'll see how one is standing up and one is on its side. We do that, and then
I'm going to get in here and get a good view. I'm using a tripod because, again, this is the fun of doing a live video. You got to learn as you go.
Okay,
Look at those beauties. Oh my goodness.
And then what we'll do is we'll put a couple bottles of wine standing in front of it like this. And there's your shot for the listing photo, but it also looks beautiful for every day, and it's so simple to do. So you may have one cutting board, but you need a second one to really complete the picture. And there's all types of them here that you can choose.
I love that
Yes,
layering.
You definitely need to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they're so
and they're
pretty.
locally made, by the way. I'll let Jennifer talk about that.
So my pal Erin from Willow Tree Collectibles, they live up in Coldwater, her and her hubby Henrik, and they are busting these bad boys out like crazy. So they do these amazing old barn board ones. There's other little boards scattered around that are a little more live edge looking. Of course, I'm stumped to where I was there, but
we'll
show
find
you
them
in a minute. There's one hiding in another little vignette we're gonna do. They're gorgeous. I just always say this is artwork for your countertops.
It is, yeah.
It's an amazing way to entertain too. It's such an easy, kind of gorgeous way to pop out some treats as well. So again, another thing that I could go on about all day, and one of our best sellers too. I would say these are such a gorgeous home gift, like a new home gift. They're a beautiful shower gift, wedding gift for anybody, treat for yourself. So.
Yeah, and so cool. One of my clients, Crystal, is on. She just mentioned a great way to hide an outlet, which I think she's learned that from Michelle, because I believe they worked together in the past. So it is absolutely brilliant. And layering with books, like I'm just going to show you, I love using books to decorate, and cookbooks nonetheless. And there are some very cool books at this shop. Like, can we check out this antique furniture for a second? Wow, it's so beautiful. So much fun. Look at that. Goodness me. And look, Michelle, the go-to girl, she is working it here. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Just so much potential. And one really cool thing with charcuterie boards as well, I'm going to encourage, go check out Murphy's Farmstead, Murphy's Bakery. They are just right outside of Alliston. Hollis Murphy, Calder Murphy, co-owners there, incredible local bake shop. farmer's market as well. So incredible strawberries, and right now they just had asparagus. And if you haven't tried the pull apart asparagus cheese bread, do that. But they did a super cool, yeah, Jennifer's like, oh my gosh, let me try this.
Heading there next.
Right? It's only available on the weekends.
Okay.
You have to put it in your calendar.
Yep.
But she did a very cool class on styling a charcuterie board and how you can use them indoors and out. A s'more like outdoor party board, a breakfast one, your typical accoutrements with salami and cheeses and olives. So that was really neat. And I don't know if she's still offering that or if it's a video she posted. That's Hollis when I say she. But go check that out because that was really cool. But look at this. Oh my goodness.
So
Beautiful.
Yeah, a little bit of greenery because there's green in the cookbook. So you tie your colors together when you're creating your little vignette on your countertop. We've also created one for outside on the patio table. So when you're having guests over, or if we're doing a shoot for a listing for Alyea, this is what we are asking people to do. And they may have one, but if they don't, again, they can pop in here because these are all handmade. And you can see where we just create a little vignette of with the wine, placemats, a couple bowls, a little bud vase with some real flowers. They can just be branches from your garden if you're in a quick hurry. Little candle, because at nighttime you can light that. It makes it quite beautiful when you're having company over. So that's just another little idea of how to make everyday simple items that you may own, or you may have to pick up a couple quick things. Just makes the whole space come alive. And we're here to enjoy life, and that's a simple way to do it.
I love that. That's so much fun. And I think one cool thing I'd love to show you too is just, we speak about sort of living indoors and out. And I don't know about you ladies, but that's been my like saving grace during this time at home, is knowing like I can just pop outside and feel a bit of an escape. So again, referring back to Alston Botanics, I found they let me borrow the most beautiful little houseplants and outdoor lavender. Oh my goodness, who loves lavender? So pretty. So I just want to show you that because again, I've always been very comfortable shopping at this store, as Jennifer's as well, during this time of social distancing. So I just feel like it's a great spot to go and spend an hour just to refresh yourself and pick up a beautiful houseplant. So I'm just going to pan down and show you here. Let's see if I can get it in. So there is our beautiful lavender. Check out this sweet little holder for it. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? This is a really cool houseplant I've never even seen before. So that's a really fun idea on how you can kind of pull them inside, put them back outside. Hopefully they don't die like they often do in my house, because I don't think I'm doing a very good job. I need a moisture reader or something, because I swear.
Too much moisture.
Yeah.
We also recommend that you do create the different height like that. That's
I love
what creates
that.
the interest. So it's not just one lonely plant. Plants never grow alone typically. So you do create that little vignette, and you can use things from your house, from the garage, from the basement that you thought were not good for anything. And also Jennifer has so many unique and really individual things here that are originals. The one little square there is actually a bulb dryer when you have flower bulbs that you're drying.
Oh my
so
gosh,
again,
so cool.
very creative person to work with, and that's always the most fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. And good point on the heights, Michelle. Let me see if I can capture that from, I'm looking at this at a very interesting view, but where am I here? Panning. There they are. So you can see the different heights. And Michelle just sort of did this on the fly. And you can see, I think I'm going to go home with this pillow today, because look at that. It is so stunning. I love it. And a little matching rug. Ah, I love it. And okay, one other thing that I really love for refreshing a space on a budget, Jennifer, can you talk about your Turkish towels? Because I'm the first to buy some new linens. It's a really inexpensive way to freshen up your space. These Turkish linens are insane. They're beautiful.
So these are the Turkish hand towels. I'll actually open it up. I don't even, if these are in the laundry and I have to go back to just a regular old tea towel, I just can't do it. I'm a tea towel snob now.
It's devastating.
They're so fantastic. They're just so absorbent. They just soften up the more you wash them, and they just look gorgeous. I keep one hanging over my sink, and then I keep one at the stove too. I have
Love
them
that.
as hand towels in my powder room as well. So they are just kind of fantastic. So
And I
just
guess
a little something to dress up
your
the
kitchen.
space.
And I guess there's bigger ones as well.
Yes, so we have
like for
we sell a
bathroom?
body size towel as
Cool.
well, which I use when I travel. It's a wrap, it's a blanket, it's a throw on my couch. You can do about 10 different things. These are Poco Loco. Hey Jess and everybody there.
Oh,
Again,
love that.
another company that is all about natural products, but
Yeah.
just making sure that the people that they're getting their products from are well and healthy and
Sustainable.
safe. Yep. It's
Yeah.
anyway, great product, great company. They do robes too. Just as a little side note too, we've just got some new pieces in with the robes, the waffle towels. So there's so many ways you can just dress up a space with something just small and a little bit special.
I love that. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to post them. I know, Michelle, was there anything else specifically that we chatted about discussing today from our dilemmas?
I think we're just going to do the dilemma.
I
for
love
Crystal.
that. That's
Okay.
great. So we have a client of mine. She has sent in a design dilemma. So she has a space that she's working with, and between her and her husband, they're not quite sure what to do with it. And a little piece of, again, the magic of Michelle is she does these consultations for people, number one. So please feel free to reach out for her information. She's amazing, from color consultations to a full design proposal. But she's going to chat a little bit about what maybe, Crystal, you can do with your space.
Hi, Crystal. So I did look at your video, and I'll describe it to the other people that they can imagine it. So there is a fireplace. There's two open areas, niches beside the fireplace. You pan around, there's a window. There's a long sofa in front of it with a large area right there. And then there's a very long wall here with nothing on it. And then I didn't see the rest, but I imagine the TV is in front of the sofa. So the first thing I always suggest is please try, because you're here in a wonderful area where you can get it, is natural barn beams for shelves on either side of the fireplace. There are many people that can supply you locally with these, and I have a person locally in Alliston that can install them for you. It's Mighty Oak, and one of my clients, and he definitely takes care of all my clients that are looking for design. Number two is that very long wall opposite the fireplace. I did a little bit of looking for you. You can go the IKEA route if you wish, because you do IKEA cabinets, bookshelves, closed, open, whatever you wish. And then you do trim carpentry across the top and the bottom to make it look like built-in. You can save lots of money doing that. It'll cost you about $1,000 to do it all, a 15-foot wall, somewhere in there. But if you hire someone to do cabinetry for you, it's $1,000 a linear foot installed. So that's a huge difference. You can order the square cut edged bookcases off of wherever you want to order them from, or buy from somebody here in town, and you put 3 of them together and you just attach them to the wall, and then again you can trim them out. So there's several different ways you could do that. And then of course it is an art to stage the shelves, and it's something that I do come out and do for people, but if you look it up online, you can certainly get enough ideas from there, and I'm pretty sure that Jennifer would be able to give you some good ideas too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some lovely pieces to put in there, because you want to create things. I would say that it should be in a triangle. It can be this way, that way, whatever it is, but that's how you get things looking good. You want to have about 20% open space on those shelves. You do not want to have a packed shelf, and that's how you create interest. And remember to use things of different height, and use different things. If you have collectibles from your travels or just from your family from years ago, that's the types of things that you're putting in there along with books. I even take record albums and face them out if you have happy memories about that. We were talking about that earlier, Jennifer and I, and that's something that we would use to create some interest. And you can always do pictures. If you don't have any nice pictures, then you can always just go to Google Images and print stuff off and put it in a frame, and you can get those frames anywhere. They might be even better that you're buying used ones and then doing it and creating some interest like that. Thank you.
Isn't that so cool? There you go, Crystal. I hope that helped. And I just, again, I love that you can really just be creative and use pieces that you already have, refresh with a few extra pieces from an awesome shop like this. And that's as easy as it is. So I think that we've covered everything that we wanted to cover and all the questions that have poured in over the last couple of days for Zoom That Room. So I'm so happy you all got to tune in. Please throw a comment below if you think that we should make this a part of a series. I know the ladies and I have discussed maybe doing like a how-to paint night or something. So we will continue to stay engaged with everybody, and we just hope that this gives you some inspiration on your Monday to make your house just inspiring again. Maybe that's all you need while we're spending so much time there. Feel good in your space and be grateful for that roof over your head. And so we're just so happy to be collaborating with these beautiful people. So thank you again to Michelle, and we'll find Jennifer. There she is. Thank you so much. And we hope you all have an awesome day. Again, we'll post this later. If you've missed pieces of it, we'll be sure to share it with everybody. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching.